What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another fragrance video. In today's video, I'm going to cover some fragrance hacks I feel like every person who wears a fragrance should know. These are very essential and will help you out a lot. Without these tips and using them, a lot can go wrong. So I would highly recommend listening to this list and applying it. Okay, so the first hack I'm going to be talking about is when you're in the shower. You should be taking a shower before you apply a fragrance. If you don't, it just mixes with like the odors you already have on your body and it just makes the fragrance smell worse. It mixes the chemicals with the BO and it's just gross. And when you're in the shower, I would highly recommend using unscented soap like a Dove, just like soap bar or something. But you don't want different fragrances to clash with each other. Say you have like let's say a vanilla shampoo and like body wash that you use, and then you wear a fresh fragrance. Those two fragrances are going to clash together and it's not going to smell so great. So I would recommend using something scentless. Right after you take a shower and you dry yourself, I want you to put on some unscented lotion as well, because this right here is going to create a base on top of your skin, which is actually better for your skin when you apply the fragrance, so it's not straight chemicals on your skin. And it also allows the fragrance of the actual cologne to last longer. It could make the projection slightly worse, but it's not a big difference at all. But I would wait a couple minutes in between putting on the lotion and your fragrance. I would put some on, rub it on, let it dry a little bit, let it sit, and then put your fragrance on. I'm actually gonna do that right now. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit and then I'm going to apply my fragrance of the day. In the meantime, let's talk about the next fragrance hack. And this hack is about storing your fragrances. I'm doing a very bad example of that right now because all my fragrances are just up there. And I always recommend you keep them in a small, cold, dark place. I've been keeping them up there so it's in the background of my YouTube videos, and also because it's been hot and the temperature has not been changing inside my house at all, so I figured it would be okay, and it is. But it is quickly turning a lot colder where I live and I'm gonna have to move these pretty soon. Never keep your fragrances in the bathroom. The temperature changes so much in there, it's going to go bad and expire very fast. Try to find a cabinet or somewhere in your closet where the temperature doesn't change. This next fragrance hack is a little more optional, but I believe this to be the most optimal spray routine ever. I've seen the compliments, the performance, and me just not bugging people with my fragrance go up a lot more when I use this spray routine that I'm going to show you guys right now. Okay, so before you go to school or work, this is what I want you to do. I want there to be 2 spots that you always get no matter what. One on each side of the neck like that, and then there's going to be a third spray, which is more optional. You can either go back of the neck for that scent trail, or you can go on top of the shirt, or you can even go on the top of the hand or the wrist. But 3 sprays in the morning is good enough. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, and then I like smelling my fragrance throughout the day on me, so I'm gonna go top of the hand just like that. This, in my opinion, is a perfect scent bubble that will last around until lunchtime before it starts really fading away, and if you get really close to smell it, you can either wait till longer, but I like to wait usually till around lunchtime. So I'll apply my first couple sprays of the fragrance around 7 o'clock in the morning, and then my second batch, which I'm going to show you guys what the routine for that is going to be around the 12:30 mark of the day. And 12:30 is going to last me throughout the rest of the school day and the work day for me at least. So around the time where I reapply my fragrance, I will either go those 2 sprays again and then just like that's it honestly, or I like to switch it up, and if I can still smell the fragrance from here, I'm gonna go back at the neck, and then I'm gonna go arm and arm. So basically every single part of my body, every single pulse point in my body has at least 1 spray of fragrance from the beginning of the day through the end of the day, and it just goes great together. It's just this nice scent bubble that's not harsh. I've never had anyone tell me my fragrance is too strong, except for this one time I was wearing Kirke up there. I only put on 1 spray on the top of my hand, and this guy was telling me that's crazy strong. I don't know how. It is a strong fragrance, but it's not that strong. But I'm telling you, this fragrance routine is going to work. It's going to get you compliments. My friends have came up to me and said that because they started using this, shout out Cole, he started using this and he's gotten so many more compliments ever since he's done that, and I recommend you guys try the same. So to recap, in the morning you want to go 1, 2, and an optional third spray, and then your second round of spraying your fragrance, you're going to want to go on the arms, which is more important. And if you feel like you have to reapply around your neck or in the back of your neck, go ahead. This next fragrance tip is one that I feel like a lot of people don't really care about, and I didn't really care about it that much, but it's starting to make me care more about it the more I think about it and the more I use it. It's the fact that you should know what fragrances you have or for what occasions. Like, let's say I have Parfums de Marly Eau Jaune up there. It's a very sweet cinnamon, sticky honey fragrance. If you wear that in summer, you're going to give people headaches. It is super strong. It does not cut through the heat. It will give you a headache as well. You'd want to wear more of your fresh fragrances in the hotter weather. You can obviously wear your sweet ones, maybe just tone down the sprays a little bit, but they just cut through the heat so much better, those fresh fragrances during summer. And when the winter and fall comes around, you can wear more of those sweet fragrances that cut through the cold and just pack a punch. I'm telling you guys, this is one I never really cared about, and I'm starting to care more about it more, but I feel like there's a big lie in the fragrance community that certain fragrances aren't versatile, like Versace Eros Flame or Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramel, for example. People say that those are strictly winter fragrances. I completely disagree. In my opinion, you can wear them all year round because they have some aspects of it that are great for the hot weather. So just make sure, see what fits for you and what occasion. I hope you guys can take away some of those fragrance tips and really apply them to your fragrance game, and let me know if they work. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking to the very end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget that Jesus loves you. He really wants a relationship with you. I'm waking up in my faith more every day, and I'm realizing how grateful I am for the life I have. And if you're not feeling lucky in your life for anything, there's always a worse scenario, and I feel like that's kind of how I was feeling, like I wasn't being very grateful. And then I just leaned into God's grace and became grateful again. And I just want to share that with you guys, that Jesus really cares about you, he loves you, and he wants a relationship with you. I'll see you guys in the next video.